Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your BatchLeads account, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you search for cash buyers in your BatchLeads account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to look for cash buyers in your BatchLeads account anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running a wholesale business, or maybe you're a real estate investor, sometimes you want to build up your cash buyer before you have a deal, or maybe you're trying to dispo a deal right now. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your BatchLeads dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my BatchLeads, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to search for cash buyers, first you have to choose your farming area. So that could be a city, it could be a zip code, it could be a county. It really depends on how many people are in that area or population. So for example, if you're working in Los Angeles or San Francisco, that's a heavily populated area. So you might need to just choose a zip code or maybe even just a neighborhood. But if you're in a rural area, like maybe the backwoods of New Hampshire, you might need to go all the way out into the county. So whatever the case is, click right here in this section and just type in your farming area. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and type in this zip code. Once you've typed in the area, go ahead and click on the area. Okay, once you do that, BatchLeads is going to show you how many properties they have logged in that area. So we're working with about 150,000 properties. And the cool thing about BatchLeads is they have a quick filter for you. So you're going to click here on all filters and then click here on quick filter. Okay, now what we're going to do is scroll down until you see this button here, cash buyer. Click on there. Okay, once you do that, BatchLeads is going to let you know they have logged about 23,000 cash buyer transactions in this particular zip code we're looking at right now. Now, the thing is with those cash buyers, some of those cash buyers are dated. So they're not recent transactions. So generally when I'm looking for a cash buyer, I'm going to go ahead and look for transactions that happened within the past 12 months. If there's not enough transactions, I might go back to 2 years, because if somebody paid cash for a house and the transaction happened, 13 years ago, it's probably not going to be as relevant. They might be investors still, but it's going to be a weird conversation if you call them and say, hey, I see you're a cash buyer in the area. You bought this house 13 years ago. Do you want to buy another house? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and filter this down. So let me close the quick filter, and I'm going to go here to ownership info, and I'm going to click here on last sale date. Okay, as you can see, they have these quick buttons. So I'm going to look for cash transactions that happened within the last 12 months. Okay, you can see it's processing. Okay, so there were 1,300 cash transactions in this zip code in the past 12 months. Also, when you're looking for a cash buyer, you want to make sure that you're trying to get in touch with people who have a similar property. So for example, if you're trying to disposition a commercial property, you want to look for other cash buyers that have bought commercial properties with cash. So what you're going to do is go here to property characteristics and property classification. And let's go ahead and just click on residential, and then property type over here, I'm going to click on single family, and you can see it start filtering down. There's 752 transactions for single family. So if I have a 20 unit apartment complex I'm trying to disposition, I'm probably not going to contact this list because these are single family investors. So let me go ahead and close property characteristics down. Okay, next what I like to do is I'm going to go here to this cash buyers list right here, and then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go here to properties owned. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and put this at a minimum of 3 properties owned. Okay, of these cash buyers list that we pulled in BatchLeads, 183 of them have at least 3 properties under their name, and they have a cash transaction within the past 12 months. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this out. You can continue adding on more filters if you want. Another important one you might want to do is valuation and equity, and then go ahead and put in the estimated value of these properties. If you're trying to disposition a $2 million property and these folks are buying cash properties for $200,000, it's probably not in their target. So let's go ahead and maybe cap this at $600,000 for the estimated value. Okay, so now we have 106 down here. So all you're going to do is go ahead and click on the blue button, see properties. Okay, so now here is your list of properties that have cash buyers, and you can just go ahead and click into one of the properties, and here you can go ahead and see the owner name, their mailing address, and if you want, you can go ahead and skip trace as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of different ways you can look for cash buyers in BatchLeads. That's just the way that I like to do it, but at least that's a brief skeleton on how to look for cash buyers in BatchLeads. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.